What's good, YouTube? It's Brazy Plays back with another NBA 2K26 My Team video, and today we are going to be getting our first mode completion, and we're going to show you what we're going to get with it. Real quick, since we're finishing up Gauntlet right now, if you have a little bit of trouble with the later rounds and you just call really high pick and rolls, and if you have guys that can't shoot. Now, if you're using your better cards and can shoot, I always shoot some threes, but sometimes the games on the higher difficulty, if you're using some lesser cards, it's a little bit harder. So just call high pick and rolls basically, and either hit the fader or just drive to the basket and you'll have a wide open lane. So we just from playing all that, I didn't use double XP tokens, but I basically got level 11 for this season pass, as well as it looks like I won my 75 triple threat game. So once again, that's always a way you can or for getting your mode completions fast, that's kind of the easy way, because for that I just got a mode completion. When I do my breakout one, I will also be working towards that. So I've already got 75 and only 20 clutch time. I did use a couple of the Conqueror, I don't know what you call them, game changers that basically I didn't have to play like 5 different games. So I use those on clutch time. So I'll have to make that up if I do end up going for this one. I didn't get this one last season, so I don't know for sure. It just kind of depends on what we want at that point. So we'll go to the exchange. There's a bunch of different options to get, but the one we're going to be getting is this 97 plus. If this is your first season playing and your first mode completion, so once you complete Gauntlet, you get a Gauntlet exchange piece. Then you go into the exchange and into the basically put it in and get a mode completion from it. And then you can take the mode completion into your season 4 rewards, and you can pick from any of these cards. So I said it in a previous video, but kind of my thought process is the 97 pack right now still has a lot of good players in it, and as the season goes on, a lot of those good ones will probably get released, so that pack is going to become worse over time. So I would recommend getting this first, because if you bought the Pro Pass, you'll be able to select one of these in your level 37 pack, and if you're planning on getting multiple, you can get these players at any point in the season. But this pack, like I said, will get worse as the season goes on. So we're going to lock that in. We're going to look at who the hidden gems are. We'll go over a couple, kind of like the main people I hope we get, and kind of a couple of guys that we really don't want. So the good thing is I've not bought any Hall of Fame boxes, so I don't have any Galaxy Opal hidden gems. So no matter what, I will not be getting a duplicate. So that's a solid plus. But there's a lot of good players in this pack. There's some bad ones, but there's honestly, I'd say, more usable than non-usable players. But it only takes getting one of the really bad players so to kind of run the pack. So obviously Galaxy Opal LeBron would be amazing. Galaxy Opal Devin Booker is probably a top 3 choice for me. I really want this card. I do need a point guard upgrade, so that would be awesome. We don't really want Elgin Baylor, Jalen Brunson, or Baron Davis, so hopefully we don't get those. And then we got DeMarcus Cousins, wouldn't be awful. Anthony Davis would be solid. Kevin Garnett would be solid. Steph Curry, don't really want him, but I wouldn't be too upset just because he's a really good 3 hunting point guard, and it's Steph Curry, so he's a fun card to use. Melo wouldn't be bad as well. Pau Gasol don't really want, but wouldn't be like angry if I got him. Joel Embiid would be extremely happy. Bob Cousy's one of the ones we really don't want. George Mikan, he can shoot. He's 6'10". If we get him, wouldn't be extremely excited, but would be a lot better than, like, say, Jerry West or Bob Cousy. Other than that, Bill Walton, I assume he can't really shoot. We don't really want him. Wouldn't be the worst case scenario, I guess. Dominique would be really cool. Wouldn't be upset with him. Ray Allen don't really want, but once again, it could be worse than him. I wish he was point guard eligible like his Pink Diamond was. That kind of sucks at 6'5", playing shooting guard because he's a little undersized. Mark Price, one of the ones we don't want. Tracy McGrady is one of my favorite players of all time, so I would be ecstatic if I got him. Shooting guard eligible. Would be extremely excited if I got him. Wes Unseld, don't want him as a 6'7" power forward slash center. Wilt, can he shoot? He has got a 63 ball, so with with a 3-point shooting coach, not the worst option, but don't really want him. John Stockton definitely don't want. Dave Cowens, I think he's actually pretty solid, but he is 6'9", so he's a little undersized. Russell Westbrook, obviously don't want him because he is the Pro Pass level, or not the Pro Pass, but the Season Pass level 40 reward. That would be probably one of the biggest trolls if we get him. Bob Lanier, don't know if he can shoot. He can. He's 6'10". I'm assuming he probably doesn't have a great jump shot, so don't really want him either. Klay Thompson, I don't think he's that much better than the Pink Diamond from Season 1, but, he's not awful. Kevin Durant, him and Devin Booker are probably the top two, then T-Mac and LeBron. I guess LeBron may be top two. I don't know. Devin Booker, just because he can play point guard, would be super cool. And Kevin Durant, huge fan of him, and his cards are always just overpowered. Can be Mitch Richmond, 6'5" shooting guard, don't really want him. Kyrie, don't really want him. Kirilenko would be awesome. Chris Bosh, I don't think he's probably that much better than the Pink Diamond, but I love the Pink Diamond, so wouldn't be too upset. Nate Archibald, probably one of the worst options. Hondo, 6'5" shooting guard once again. Don't really want either of them. LaMarcus Aldridge, don't think he's that much better than the Pink Diamond, but wouldn't be too mad if I got him. Elvin Hayes, decent option. Bernard King, decent option. Marc Gasol, don't really want him, but decent option. Drexler, decent. Hakeem, decent. Shaq, I think, has a 43 ball, if I'm not mistaken, so we don't really want him, but Shaq's always a cool card to have. Lonzo can actually shoot, so Lonzo Mourning wouldn't be too bad. Vince wouldn't be too bad. Tim Duncan, I'm sure he's not that much worse than the 79 3 ball. Never mind. I mean, still usable. So Bob is decent, but kind of undersized. Joe Johnson, don't really want him. Penny Hardaway would be ecstatic. He was one of the players I'm a big fan, or was a big fan of in real life. Dwight and Elton, don't really want them, but not the worst options. Sidney Moncrief, don't really want him either, but 6'4" point guard, so not too undersized. So yeah, those are kind of the cards we have. We will, real quick, we'll go and we'll open this Hall of Fame option pack, see if we can get something decent. I mean, at this point, kind of wanting more legend badges than anything, but if we see like I don't know if I should go with one of the ones I have, because it seems like the ones I have are the better ones. Shifty's really good, but we're gonna hold off. We'll grab Challenger just since I don't have it. But yeah, let's see. I'd say the main thing, Devin Booker is point guard, but we probably don't want to see point guard just because those are the most troll cards. But yeah, and we don't really want to see Dark Matter either. It is 97 plus, but I honestly think the Opals, you have better potential of getting somebody really good. But yeah, let's see what we get. Let's see if this was worth the grind. Power forward posterizer, so at least is not a point guard. Who is that? I'm not. Oh, is that Isel? Is it? Oh God, it's definitely not a big name person, so that's kind of sad. I don't know if it's Isel or Isel but I would say it's quite a letdown, but we'll see. He could be a really good card. Sure, he's probably not the greatest, but let's put him in there, kind of see what he's working with. Or let's look at his stats first. So he's 6'9" at power forward, so a little undersized. He's only got a 79 3 ball as well. Yeah, this is pretty disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. This 90 speed, which is decent. 87 speed with ball. It's just he's only having a 79 3 and being 6'9" as well. So he doesn't have the size. He also doesn't have elite shooting. He's not an undersized point guard, so I guess that's the silver lining, a little bit of a coat, but yeah, overall I'm pretty disappointed. I grinded this out in the first weekend, so it's always a little disappointing when you put the time in and don't get somebody that you really are looking for. I do wish stuff like this was an option pack. The jump shot's not bad. It's decently fast. I think the biggest problem with him is going to be his size, though, and not having a great 3-ball. So let's just turn it up to All-Star and see what that's looking like. I mean, it's definitely not a bad jump shot, and I didn't look at his badges, so he doesn't have anything like equipped right now other than base stuff. But yeah, my thing is I want players that at least know, like I don't even know, never really heard of this guy, so that's don't even know how to pronounce his name, so that's kind of like the disappointing aspect of it. Like at least if you get like a LaMarcus Aldridge or something, that's somebody I grew up watching, so that's kind of my thing. I like having at least players that I know the history on and stuff. So let me know if you guys are grinding this pack. If you guys, let me know who you guys get when you do open yours. But yeah, that's who we got. Like I said, I'm not too excited about it, but it's not Nate Archibald, so it could be worse, I guess. But yeah, let me know in the comments who you guys are going for and who you guys got. As always, I appreciate you guys watching, and tune into the next video.